Hello everyone, and welcome to our series of videos for Springing into Wellness. My name is Daryl, and I'm one of 7 doctoral students at Kean University's Occupational Therapy program who's planning and creating these videos for you to use at your home. So the goal of occupational therapy is to enable individuals to live life to its fullest by promoting health, preventing, or helping individuals live better with an injury, disability, or illness. That being said, occupational therapy is usually seen as rehabilitation or being reactive. But really, occupational therapy can also be proactive by promoting health and wellness. And that's the overall focus of our videos. So throughout our 3-part videos, you're going to meet my 7 fellow doctoral classmates, ERIK, Molly, Ashley, Susan, Jessica, and Allison. So now I'm going to transfer it over to ERIK to talk about what our 3 videos are going to be about.
Hello to all of our viewers out there. Thank you so much for joining us. As my peer Daryl just mentioned, my name is ERIK and I am one of the occupational therapy doctoral students at Kean University. We are so excited to be able to provide these videos for you and be with you via the internet. Before we begin today's activity, I wanted to give you guys a brief summary of the video series that we're going to be covering with you at home. Today specifically, we'll be focusing on physical activity exercises. Physical activity is an important part of maintaining overall good health. We need to make sure we're moving and we're constantly staying active, as it's easy to be sedentary, especially right now as we're stuck at home with the virus going on. In our next video, we will be discussing technology for health management. For this session, you will need an electronic device with you, such as your smartphone, iPad, tablet, laptop, whatever it may be. And if you don't have one, we would ask that you ask a family member or maybe a friend if they can drop one off at your home, but make sure they drop it off at least 6 feet apart. We don't want you guys getting sick at home. Also, in our final video, we will be exploring different leisure opportunities for your overall wellness. With all of that being said, if you have any questions or concerns regarding anything that we cover, please feel free to email our clinic on campus at Kean University. So you would email them to otclinic@kean.edu. Again, that's otclinic@kean.edu. Any questions or concerns, feel free to send them to that email address. Also, we would love any feedback that you guys may have, so we ask that you would just send that to the email address as well, or comment below. Whether it's good or bad, we just want to be able to improve these videos for you guys in the future. So thank you so much for joining us. We really hope you enjoy these videos, and let's get started.
As ERIK mentioned, our first video is going to be about physical activity for health maintenance. Now, before we jump straight into the video, let's first talk about the why portion, because we find that that's equally important as doing the activity itself. So from our research, we found that there was a strong need for fall prevention with exercise programs. Now, these exercise programs have a focus on improving strength, coordination, and balance. And with improving those 3 factors, you can move around your home safely and your community while also promoting your health and wellness. So we found that there were numerous exercise programs out there, but we wanted to do something different, but also accessible to everyone. And that's when we came across Tai Chi. So Tai Chi is a form of ancient Chinese martial arts that's now commonly used for exercising. It's often called meditation in motion because it involves low impact, slow motion exercises. On top of that, there's a focus on breathing deeply and naturally throughout the movements while also paying attention to your body sensations. We find that Tai Chi is a great form of physical activity that you can incorporate into your daily lives. Also, it's not strenuous at all on the muscles and your joints. So we hope that it'll be fun, engaging, and effective for you to participate in.
It is essential to make sure you warm up before doing any type of physical activity. We will need to prepare ourselves first through a breathing exercise. This same breathing technique will be used throughout the whole act of Tai Chi, throughout all of these exercises. So make sure you keep that in mind. The first thing that you're going to do is make sure that you're sitting up straight with your back flat against the back of the chair. This will provide you an opportunity for your lungs to fully expand and then to contract as well. You also want to make sure you place both hands on your stomach to make yourself aware of the breathing that you're actually doing. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna do 3 practice breaths. So we're gonna breathe in for 4 seconds, and then we're gonna breathe out for 5 seconds. So again, we're gonna practice this 3 times, and then we're gonna actually move on to the activity. So you guys ready? We're gonna sit up straight with backs flat against the chair, both hands on your stomach, and we're gonna breathe in for 4 and out for 5. In 3, 2, 1. One more time. All right, so those were our 3 practice breaths. Remember to continue to do this throughout all of the movements that we're going to do with Tai Chi. One of the benefits of performing an activity like Tai Chi is that you can do it either seated or standing. For the first 5 minutes of this activity, we're going to perform it seated. For the second 5, we're going to do it standing. But first, before we do any activities, make sure that you push everything out of your way and that you move anyone that's near you out of your way so you're not hitting each other. So first, let's remember to keep using those breathing techniques that we went over earlier throughout this entire exercise. So now Daryl's going to take us into our very first exercise.
All right, everyone, now that Erik's warmed you guys up by doing the breathing exercise, we're going to get started with our first exercise for physical activity. So as you can see, I'm outside. I want to try and do it in a nice, comfortable, peaceful environment. So I'm going to do it right in my backyard. Our first exercise is going to be done while sitting. So I'm going to find a nice sturdy chair, and then you're going to sit and make sure not to lean back during this exercise. You know, you want to sit up straight. You want to make sure that your back is straight throughout the movement, and my feet are firmly planted on the ground during this exercise. So our first exercise is going to be called rolling the ball. And we're going to start by rolling a small ball. We're going to pretend that there's a small ball in front of us, and we're going to roll it like this. And as you're doing the movement, make sure that you're shifting your weight as you're doing the movement, moving your arms, and we're going to gradually increase the difficulty of this activity as we do it. And remember to breathe in and out slowly, just like Erik showed you. So we're going to get started in 3, 2, 1. So again, we're going to roll the ball very slowly, a nice small ball. Again, doing our breathing exercises, inhaling through your nose, exhaling through your mouth. We'll do that for a whole minute. And then when you're ready, you can start swaying as your arms are moving in a circular motion. Again, keeping that ball really nice and small. All right, we're halfway there, 20 more seconds. Stay nice and relaxed. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. Awesome. All right, so I hope that felt really good for the first exercise. So now we're going to move on to a larger ball. So instead of using a small ball, we're going to make the ball larger, and we're going to make larger circular movements. We're going to do that for a minute, just like we did with the small ball. So we're going to get started in 3, 2, 1. Now we're going to roll the large ball. Okay, so now we're using large circular motions. Again, breathing exercises. Inhaling through your nose, exhaling through your mouth. That for a whole minute, nice and slow. Now definitely try to weight shift while you're doing this exercise. Remember, the focus is strength, coordination, and balance. Alright, now we're halfway there. Great, so now that we've done it in one direction using a large ball, now we're going to reverse the ball, and we're going to do this exact same movement with the large ball, but going backwards. Again, shifting your weight and breathing in through your nose and out through your mouth very slowly. And we're going to do that for another minute. In 3, 2, 1, go. All right, now we're going to do that large ball backwards. Breathing exercises. If you guys start feeling tired during this, at this point, definitely, just relax, take another, 5-10 seconds, and then whenever you're ready, get back right on it. Remember, a whole minute for all these exercises. We're just reversing that large ball. Nice, slow movements. Seconds. Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. Awesome. So now our next movement is going to be called plucking the fruit. So for this movement, we're going to keep our hands on our lap, and we're going to do exactly what the movement is called. We're going to pretend like we're plucking a fruit up top, and we're going to place it down on the ground. We're going to put the hand on our lap and then use the other hand to do the movement. And we're going to do that for a whole minute, alternating between left and right. And again, focusing really hard on that breathing exercise that we did in the beginning. So we're going to do that again. In 3, 2, 1, go. All right, so now we're going to pluck the fruit, put it down, other side. Definitely try to shift your weight during this. But again, remember, stay within what's comfortable for you. Plucking the fruit, I'm going to put it down, fruit, put it down. Remember, breathing exercises. Inhale through your nose, exhale through your mouth. And do nice and slow movements. Halfway there. Some 10 more seconds. Plucking the fruit, putting it down. Almost there, and we're done. Awesome, everyone. So now we're on to our last exercise while sitting down. So this exercise is called pushing the stone tablet, and it's exactly what it sounds like. We're going to pretend like we're pushing a stone tablet right in front of us, a really heavy stone tablet. So during this exercise, before we get started, we want to go over some safety rules. Make sure that, again, your feet is firmly planted on the ground, just in case when we lean forward, you have something to push you back up. But we have to stress that if you start feeling uncomfortable or you start losing your balance during this exercise, please feel free to skip the exercise or don't lean forward during the exercise. Just do it, stationary with your back still straight. So again, we're going to do pushing the stone tablet, and the movement goes like this. We have both arms pinned on the side, just like you have your chicken wings, just like this, and your hands are going to be on the side, and we're going to push the stone tablet right in front of us. Push the stone tablet right in front of us. As you can notice, I'm leaning forward as I'm pushing, and I'm going back to my starting position. Leaning forward, pushing, back to starting position. So we're going to do that for a whole minute. In 3, 2, 1, go. Now we're going to push the stone tablet, and we're going to slowly lean forward as we're pushing. Just push that heavy stone tablet. Exhale when you're pushing the stone tablet. Exhale. 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 Halfway there, lean forward, lean forward, lean forward. 10 more seconds.
we're going to do the exact same movements that we did seated, standing. So if you guys could, push your chairs in and stand on up and we'll get moving. If you don't feel comfortable doing it standing, feel free to follow along while you're seated. So what we're going to do for this movement, again, is we're going to move that small ball. But while we do this, make sure we're going to sway back and forth. Okay? So as we're moving it, we're going to keep swaying back and forth. Everyone ready? We're going to go in 3, 2, 1. That was awesome. You guys did a great job that round. Now we're going to do the same thing, but we're going to make that ball just a little bit bigger. And as we're doing that, make sure we continue to sway slowly back and forth. Okay? And remember to keep on breathing while we do this. So if you guys are ready, we're going to start the big ball and swaying in 3, 2, 1. Great job. That was awesome, you guys. Now the next exercise we're going to do is we're going to be reversing that ball now. So instead of going forward, we're going to now go backwards, okay? And as we do this, again, we're going to continue to sway slowly back and forth, all right? And again, remember to keep on taking those deep breaths, all right? We're going to start this one in 3, 2, 1. Great job again. Now we're going to move on to our next movement. So we're done rolling the balls now, and now we can go pick some fruit. So the next movement is called picking the fruit. So what we're going to do, as we're standing, you're going to take one hand and place it behind your back. And the next hand is going to be flat on your stomach. So what we're going to do is you're going to take the hand that's in front, you're going to reach up, you're going to pluck your fruit, bring it down, drop it in a fake basket if you'd like. Then we're going to switch hands, and then we're going to reach up for the fruit again on this side, bring it back down, drop it in the basket, switch hands, reach up, grab your fruit, drop it in a basket, and switch. Okay, so we're going to continue to do this now for the next minute. Everyone ready? We're going to go in 3, 2, 1. Great job, everybody. You guys are doing so well. So now we're going to move on to our final movement, and that's called pushing the stone tablet. So what we're going to do for this one is we're going to bend our knees slightly so you're in a little bit of a squat, which gives you a better center of gravity. Then you guys are going to make 2 fists. You're going to place them at your side, kind of like you're making a chicken wing, but you're just going to hold them tight next to your side. So what you're going to do now is you're going to take one hand and push that stone tablet out while looking the opposite direction. Then we're going to come back to neutral. Then we're going to push it out with the opposite hand and look the opposite way. Come back to neutral. So we're going to do that movement now for the next minute. And then after that, we will move on to our next thing that we have planned for you guys. So if you guys are ready, we're going to get started in 3, 2, 1. Great job, everybody. You guys just finished your first whole session of Tai Chi. So give yourselves a round of applause. Woo! You can now go ahead and grab a seat. We're going to now take these exercises that we did today and show you how you can incorporate these into your daily lives.
I hope that everyone feels good after doing those exercises. So as we finish up this video, let's think about those exercises that we just did. Now, there are several different exercise programs out there, but we hope that our simple Tai Chi exercises are a great start to your fall prevention journey. Try to do these exercises at least once a day, and when you're ready, you can move on to more advanced movements, and we'll definitely show you how to access those. So now, just going back to it, there are so many different exercise programs out there, but again, we chose Tai Chi because we think that everyone can participate in it. But remember that the focus here is improving balance, coordination, and strength. And when you improve those 3 factors, you can lessen your chances of falling at home and continuing to live an injury-free, healthy lifestyle.
All right, everybody, thank you so much for your participation today. We truly hope that you enjoyed these exercises and that you continue to take these Tai Chi exercises and continue to perform them at home. Just as a reminder, in our next video, we are going to be doing a technology-based group for health maintenance. So please don't forget to make sure you have an iPad and a smartphone, a laptop, a tablet, whatever it may be with you that gives you that hands-on learning. Again, if you don't have one of these, we ask that you would reach out to a family member or a friend, make sure that they can possibly drop one off 6 feet away from you or in their mailbox so that you guys can use it. Again, we really hope that you enjoyed today's video. If you have any questions or concerns about anything that we did, or just want to give us any positive or negative feedback, we welcome that. We ask that you'd email Kean University's clinic at otclinic@kean.edu. Again, it's otclinic@kean.edu. All feedback is welcome. All questions and concerns are encouraged, so feel free to reach out. Again, thank you so much for joining us today. We are so happy that we could be with you while you are home, and we hope that you continue to pursue a healthy lifestyle. So thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.